Hey there, I'm simmerlouise and welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a speed build. I actually built this house back in May, and I edited it and I got it ready to do a voiceover for, and then I got kind of busy and distracted and never did a voiceover for it. But this is a Queenslander style house. And I know most people aren't going to know what a Queenslander is. They're not going to have ever heard of that style of house before. So I did my research, and I have a little sticky note with little notes on it about what a Queenslander is, because most people outside of Australia would have never heard of a Queenslander house, and maybe people in Australia might not know what a Queenslander is. But I live in Australia. I watch a lot of property shows and shows about houses, selling houses in Australia. It's my favourite one. And I was actually watching that the day before I built this house, and there was a Queenslander house they featured on the show, and I was like, Queenslander houses? That's cute. Never seen anyone build one of them before on like a speed build. I'm gonna build one. So that's what I'm doing. So a little bit of information about a Queenslander house. You find them in Queensland, in Australia. Who would have thought? So Queensland is on the right side of Australia. It's like the upper right, the big bit. It's where the Gold Coast is. It's where Surfers Paradise is. It's where Brisbane is. Brisbane's the capital of Queensland. You get Cairns is up there. What else is there? Townsville? Is Townsville in Queensland? I think it is. I don't live in Queensland. I live on the other side of Australia. I live in WA, West Australia. Don't know a lot about Queensland. Been there once. Don't remember a lot of it because I was like 5. But I like Queensland houses. They're cute. And I built this before we got octagonal roofs. So I had a struggle and a half trying to make this veranda look cute. Like, I had a little, elongated, I was doing this off a reference picture. I found a cool picture of Queenslander houses, and I'm like, I'm going to combine these into one house. And I struggled. Trying to make this little the roof over the veranda look cute and cover the whole thing and not pop out over it. Oh my god, it was a struggle and a half. It nearly killed me. But I got it. I did it in the end. It looks cute. It worked. I'm happy with the outside of the house. I think the outside of the house was cute. The inside, this is before I started building a lot, and the bedrooms aren't cute. I want to change the bedrooms if I could. The bedrooms are not cute, but I'll get into that later. So a little bit of information about Queenslanders. Sorry if you can hear my sticky note, by the way. Going down some notes. So you mainly find them in the suburban areas of Queensland, not, your typical house in the city. Obviously, they're suburban homes. You tend to get them more up north, where you get more subtropical areas, because one of their, selling points is that because most of them actually don't have a bottom level. As you can see, I'm deleting it there. They actually stand on stilts raised above the ground. So it's actually really good and helpful for flood prevention. And up in the tropical areas of Queensland, you get a lot of rain. It's basically a rainforest up there. They get a lot of rain, a lot of hot, muggy weather, and having something to protect you against the floods is quite good. So especially because these houses were built back in the 1920s, 1930s. A lot of them are very old. They're in that Federation style. If you know what Federation style is, it's houses built around when Australia federated. That's what it is. It's this style. I have built another Federation home. It's on my gallery. simmerlouise. Check it out. Shameless promo. Shameless. Oh god, I can't speak. Anyway, so these houses, they're raised from the ground, partly for flood prevention, partly to protect from pests getting in the house. If they climb upstairs, you don't get, rats crawling in through the floor because they can't get to the floor. And also for ventilation. So obviously it's quite muggy up in tropical areas. It gets very hot. They need extra airflow, and they can get that through the ground having not being there, being raised. It also makes it slightly cheaper to build these houses because you don't have to bother about flattening the land before you build the house and before you put a foundation down, because you just make your little pillars the height you need without having to flatten the ground. So it actually makes it a lot cheaper because the foundation is going to be a lot simpler to make. I think I explained that right. So a lot of these houses have now been modernised. They are quite big houses. So normally they have a wraparound veranda that goes all the way around the house. I didn't add that onto this house, because I forgot about that. But a lot of them, when they get modernised, the verandas become built in and enclosed. And they become more like this, where they have only like a veranda at the front or the back. Because that way they can add extra rooms. So this house is a lot bigger than a typical Queenslander house. It normally is a little bit on the smaller side. So because of that, when they're modernised, because they didn't have to worry about flood prevention and they have better pest control systems now, a lot of people, what they do is build underneath the house. So that big area at the bottom, where all the pillars are, that has, normally when it's built, it's the same height as the average wall height. So what they can do is they can build underneath the house and build an extension down there, and that becomes extra bedrooms, and it becomes like an upside down house with the living room at the top and the bedrooms at the bottom. So that's something that happens. You get that a lot. And you know what? I think I covered all my points. Yeah, that's all my points. That's all the little notes I got. I'll leave a link below to the Wikipedia article I used to kind of get all the information on this house. Basically, it's real cute. I like Queenslander houses. They're adorable. I think that they are really nice little houses. I don't typically go for a suburban house. It's not my thing. I like, modern houses, but these homes, like Federation homes, they are very cute. And I think that's all the notes I've got. So by the way, I do live in Australia. I was born in England, lived in England for a bit, but I do live in Australia now. I've lived in Australia for 12 years, so it's a while. So I definitely count myself as an Australian. I live in Australia, I've lived here for so long, but yeah, I know a little bit about Australian architecture, not a lot. There's not really huge architectural things that they do. You get your Queenslander houses, you have Federation homes, you have your typical Melbourne townhouses, and then that's it. That's it really. All the suburban homes are just your basic suburban home, Australian suburban homes. They all look the same. There's nothing over the top about it, but I mean, it's fine. So, if I'm rambling and I'm repeating myself, I'm really sorry. This is a 35-minute speed build, so I have to talk for a long time, which is difficult to do. This house actually took me 5 hours to build, if I remember. I think I took about half an hour break in between that, but overall I spent 5 hours building it. About 3 on the exterior, 2 on the exterior and 3 on the interior. It took me a long time to do. Like a long time to do. Kind of get the bottom to work, and so that I could have that little what's it called, like the little frilly thing at the bottom. I can't remember what it's called. The outing frilly wall thing. Oh god, I've got no idea what it's called. But that stuff, trying to get that in and that to work on the bottom especially, was a pain and a half. Ugh. And because this house is just so boxy and it's all one story, and trying to get it just to work and the bedrooms to work, it was a pain and it was not easy. And I regret how the bedrooms look, to be honest. Oh, the kitchen. So, working in the kitchen now. And I love this bit in the kitchen. I saw a house online. I look at a lot of houses online. I like houses, they're pretty. But the way I saw this house done was it had these 2 archways over the side, and then in the middle they had like this big open area where they had like a breakfast table, so you could see in and over. And I tried to replicate that in The Sims. It didn't work well. I think it looks okay. I think I changed it from how it looks now. Yeah, I tried to put cabinets there, something to block that middle bit. It didn't look right. I think that's what I ended up doing, putting it like that with an archway over the table in the middle. I don't know how functional it is. I'll be honest, I've got no idea how functional it is, but I think it looks cute. if they can't use the breakfast bar, there's a huge dining room just to the right, so they'll be fine. It'll be fine. She'll be right, as the Aussies say. That's a typical Australian saying, if you didn't know. She'll be right. But I actually really love this kitchen. I built this house just after vampires came out, and as we were just getting toddlers. We didn't have Parenthood yet, I don't think. No, I couldn't see the Parenthood counters here, so no, we didn't have Parenthood yet, but we did have the Vampire Pack, and oh my god, am I in love with these counters you get from the Vampire Pack. They're just like the basic base game ones, but they've got this little like detailing on like the doors and handles, and it's like, oh, it's so pretty, and I think it fit the style of the house really well. So I tried to make this house look like it had been modernised. Obviously, didn't have the whole wraparound veranda. It had been enclosed on the sides to make extra space for bedrooms, to make it a bigger house. And I kept the kitchen with that slight traditional look, but with the double ovens and the slightly, modern stainless steel appliances, so it looked like this house had been lived in and updated. So I think it's cute. I think it looks really, really cute, actually, to be honest. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. This is around the time when I was really starting to get into building, and I was playing around with kitchens. I learned a lot of little tips and tricks on how to make kitchens look cute and how to clutter items properly, and I worked really hard on it, and I think the kitchen is definitely my favourite part of this house. It's probably one of my favourite kitchens I've ever built. I know it doesn't look amazing or anything, but to me, as someone who's not a very good builder, who's still very much working on how to be a builder, I'm really proud of how it looks. So this is the dining room. So I tried to keep this a little bit more traditional looking. Basically, it's an ode to the original house. I used this rather traditional wooden era looking table. Oh, but I'm so bad at describing furniture. I was going to keep that style with the rest of the house, and then I decided, you know what? No, I'm going to make the rest of the house look a little bit more modern. I'm playing around with the breakfast bar again. Oh god, I keep playing around with it. Do I get rid of it and put the little frillies on there instead? No, I'm making the kitchen bigger. Okay. I keep playing around with this kitchen. This is probably what took up the most amount of time when I was building this house, was fixing the kitchen and doing the kitchen over and over and over, making it bigger, making it smaller, changing it around a little bit. I am very happy with how it turned out now, I will say that. The bedrooms I'm not happy with. The bedrooms are the only thing I'm not happy about. Yeah, I don't know. They could have been better. That bedroom over on the left, you see, that's got like the bathroom in the middle. I feel like maybe I should have made that slightly smaller and combined it into one big bedroom instead of having it as 2 rooms. I think that would have worked better. And then I could have maybe cut the dining room in half and put a second bedroom there. I think that would have looked a lot better. The bedrooms are very, very basic. I'm not good at decorating bedrooms. I'm getting better at my houses I build now. The bedrooms are a lot better, but back then I was really, really bad at it. Like, these bedrooms are really small. They're only 4 wide. A little 4 wide box, and it's like, ugh, can't really fit a bed in there. Making it look cute. But now my bedroom's a little bit bigger. I can add a little seating area. I can do things like that, and it looks cute. But I didn't do that back then. Didn't know how to do that. Didn't know how to make it look cute. But I'm practicing. I'm doing a lot better. I feel like it's doing a lot better. Yeah, I think it's going a lot better. I keep saying it's going better. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do a 35-minute voiceover. Oh, I'm new to this. I'm new to YouTube. Give me a chance. Give me a minute. I don't know what to talk about. I can only keep talking about the house. I talk about my life. Sure, okay. I'm going to talk about my life instead, because why not? My name is Louise. Nice to meet you. English born, Australian raised. I am 20 years old. Ugh. I keep forgetting that, and I remember every now and again. I'm 20. I'm no longer a teenager. Ouch. Oh, back to the house. The bathrooms I tried to make again a little bit more traditional looking, but you'll see that soon. Oh, I use these lights. I love these lights. I didn't used to like them because I thought they were so basic and like, basic, but whatever. But then I've seen like a lot of speed builders use these lights because they have like a really white glow to them instead of that yellow glow that most lights have, and they light up the room a lot better, make it look a lot lighter and brighter and happier. So I use them a lot more. But anyway, this wall paint, I always use this wall paint. I don't know, it's the only wall paint I like. Like every now and again I use like wallpaper for making like a really traditional house, but like no, it's always this wall paint with like the little clown moulding at the top and bottom. I think it looks cute, but whatever. Oh, just where I struggle. I think this is where I struggled. Yeah, for some reason like the ranger kept going through the wall. I couldn't get it to fit in without it sticking out. Like I wanted you to use like the really modern one, but it wouldn't fit in the space and it kept bugging me. I don't know if it was glitched or what it was, but yeah, it was a lot of stress for me. Yeah, like see how big that dining room is? I should have cut the dining room in half. I seriously should have cut the dining room in half, turned the dining room table the other way around and put a bedroom there. That would have looked a lot cuter, but I didn't, and I regret that. And my walls are really bare. It's fine, it'll work. Back to me though, because I get to talk about myself. I am currently studying at TAFE, which is the Australian version of community college, in a way that it can be a stepping stone towards university, or it can be something that you can do by yourself. It focuses mainly more on the trades, so you get a lot of people who go to TAFE to study like plumbing and electrical work and building and things like that. But you also get a lot of the hairdressers and the makeup artists who go there. They also do some business classes, but most people associate TAFE with your trade work. That sounds like really rude, but it's not. It's not like in Australia we say tradies. It's just people who work as trades. But like, and I know I have English relatives, and whenever I say the word tradie, they're like, "Oh, that's so rude. That's so rude." Like, no, it's just an Australian term. A trade just means someone who works in a trade. It's not like a derogatory thing. Like, "Oh, you're a tradie." Like, you have a proper job. You're a trade. Like, no, that's not what it means. It just means you work in a trade. Sorry, I'm getting stressed. I have English relatives, and one of them is a tradie. And it's like, I mentioned that one, it's like, "Oh, we call you a tradie over here." And they're like, "That's rude." And I'm like, no, it's not. It just means that you work in a trade. Like, that's what it means. It's not like a rude term. It's just... Anyway, sorry. But I'm actually going to TAFE to study to be a vet nurse. I just completed my first certificate. Basically, you have certificates, certificate 1 through to 4, then you have diplomas, and I think you can do advanced diplomas through TAFE as well, and then you have your bachelor's, your master's, your PhDs, whatever, but those you do at uni. Your cert 1 to your advanced diploma you do at TAFE. Not every subject has, all of them. Mine has cert 2, cert 3, cert 4, and diploma. I just finished my cert 2, my first level. It's done, got it done. Woo! It was only a 6-month course, kind of just started studying it, but I actually finished it about a month ago, and I'm so happy. I did good. Oops, I'm sorry. I did good, I passed, I was happy, I'm happy. I loved my class, I loved the people in my class, I loved what I was studying. I was studying a cert 2 in animal studies. This basically is the very lowest of the low to kind of get to be a vet nurse. It's what you want to do. The course you do if you want to be a vet nurse, a zoologist, a dog groomer, a dog behaviourist, an animal behaviourist, anything like that. It is the base course you do to get your base knowledge, and that's what I did. My lecturer was amazing. She brought her dog into class almost every week. once a week we did prac lessons and we worked at a doggy daycare and we had dogs in and it was amazing and it was so much fun. And next year, starting in January, I will either be studying a Cert 3 in Animal Studies or a Cert 3 in Companion Animals or a Cert 4 in Vet Nursing. Depending which one I get into, it's less likely that I will get into the vet nursing one straight away, and I'll probably have to do the Cert 3 and then go to the Cert 4. But that's fine, I'm good. I've got 4 years left. The Cert 3's a year, the Cert 4 was a year, and then the diploma is 2 years part-time. So, I have a while left to go in my study. So, what I did say, back to the house anyway, what I said, this house is modernised. It's modernised but then it's bigger, but a lot of the furnishings are more traditional looking. I want you to do that to kind of like imagine a family that lived here, bought this house, they modernised it to fit their family, they're growing, young, growing family, successful business people, whatever, but they kind of kept the furnishings more traditional to kind of play homage, if that's the right word, I think it is, like pay homage to the original house and the area the house was originally built in. That's my little explanation. So I'm working on a study right now. This took me a while to do. The study almost killed me. It wasn't that bad, but I just struggled a little bit trying to make it look less empty. I don't know. It's cute, it worked, it's fine. I think I did the typical thing I used to do in all my studies at this time, where I put all the little placards in the room. I used to do that all the time in my studies. I don't do it anymore. Okay, it's a bit over the top. Yep, see, I'm doing it now. Putting all the trophies, all the awards and things that you can get through, what are they called? Career goals and things. But you get certificates and you get awards and things, and I keep saying those two words over and over again. I'm sorry, I'm working on this. We are 22 minutes in and I've still got 13 minutes left to go. Ugh. So this room on the end here that I'm working on now, I was gonna make it the master room, but I'm like, you know what? No. I don't want that to be the master bedroom. I want the master bedroom to have an ensuite. So I put it over on this side and I kind of made each room a different colour. This was like the grey room, the next one over was like the red room, I think. And then I had the toddler room, which was like blue or something like that. I can't remember. But I had to make each room colour coded a little bit because I thought it'll all look cute. It was just a mess and it was difficult. The grey room looks so bland, it's and some of the colour swatches in The Sims don't match, not the exact same colour, and it stressed me out a little bit, but it's fine, it worked out, it's cute, kind of. Yeah, I mean, this bedroom isn't the worst. It could be a lot. It's small. I think I would definitely prefer to have an over-the-top large master bedroom than this tiny little one. I don't know. I think I should have made it a little bit bigger. I don't know. And this wall on the other side, I couldn't figure out what to put there. I kept trying to put things. I think I used the vampire stuff because it had a slightly older Victorian look, and this bedroom definitely had that look and it matched. Which bed did I put here? Oh, this was a blue room, I think. Yeah, and I changed it again. I changed the bed because I'm indecisive and I keep changing things. But what bed did I put here? I cannot remember. I was going to make this a kids' room, like a double kids' room, so I could have 2 kids' beds, but I couldn't make it work, and then I couldn't put the bed there because that would look too mirrored, and then that would look really boring, and I struggled on this room, let me tell you. I struggled on these bedrooms. These bedrooms take up a good third of this build. Yeah, I eventually decided to make this more of a teen's room, so that way I could push the bed against the wall and it would be okay, because it's not like they're going to be sharing the bed with anyone. They're a teen, you know, probably not going to be sharing a bed. Oh, this is back before we could like size down objects. Oh, we've only been able to do it now for like a month, but oh my god, I love it. I love being able to size down objects. There are so many cute flower pots that I love, but they're so big. Or paintings I love but are too big, or rugs that I love are too big, and I'm like, now I can size them down and make them little and make them fit. Like, oh, it looks cute. I love it. Oof. Like, oh, sizing up objects is great, being able to size them up, but sizing them down, I think I love sizing things down more than I love sizing them up. It's just, oh, like I didn't expect to be able to size things up, but now that we can, it's like, how did I live without this? And I went on like a 2-minute rant then about sizing objects down because I'm trying to talk for 35 minutes. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. I naturally talk quite fast. Plus, I just drink coffee. And I don't drink like normal coffee. I drink mochas. I don't like the taste of coffee, so I use like the chocolate to like cut the bitterness of the coffee. So I now have a sugar high and a coffee high and I'm recording a nervous high, which means I'm just talking a lot, which, yeah, I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. I apologise. I'm working on it. I'm getting less nervous. I don't do this a lot. I live at home still with my parents. It's not actually that common for people in Australia to move out when they go to uni, mainly because they probably go to uni like 20 minutes away from the house. I did actually go to uni for a year and a half before I went to TAFE. My uni was literally 20 minutes down the road. It was not far. It took me like 20 minutes to get there on a bus. It was close. It like 15-minute drive, 20 minutes on the bus. Like, it's not far away. Like, even my friends who go to different unis, who go to the ones a little bit further away, it's still like 40 minutes on there back on the train. Like, it's not far away, but I mean, we don't, us Aussies, we live at home till we're in our 30s, like we don't move out. But yeah, I am living with my parents at the moment still, which is fun. My mom, she temps instead of working full time, which is like fine, but I can't record when she's home because it makes me too nervous, and I don't wanna like, I don't know, I just don't like recording when she's home, when people are home. So I have to wait for days when she's working or when she's out for the day to record, and then it's like, well, I gotta make sure I get all my chores done, I gotta make sure all my work's done, and then I gotta make sure, okay, do I now have time to stream? Yes? No? Not stream, record. I'm not streaming again, because I tried that once my internet cracked out. Internet in Australia sucks. It really sucks. I'm working on it. They're working on it, but it's going to take till like the middle of next year till it's actually like slightly better. And it's so annoying. But it's working on it. Again, they're working on it, they say, and I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. Anyway, I live at home with my parents. My mom is temping at the moment, so she's working for a bit, which means I can record. Yes. It means I have the house to myself for a bit every day. Obviously not like a long time, but still enough time where I can get a little bit of this recorded. Yes. As I just stick with wood floors throughout the entire like house, except for like the kitchens and bathrooms, because it looked more traditional. And here I am pausing for a long time. Yep, okay. My mum probably just came into my room to ask me a question. That happens a lot. Yeah, I struggled with these tiles. I wanted something modern, but not too modern, but also fit the theme in the kitchen, fit the theme of the whole house, start looking out of place. And I struggled a lot, as you will be able to see. Yeah. It's fine. This house also has like a lot of like empty space, which is annoying because like it's open plan. A lot of Australian homes are open plan because it allows for more ventilation. It means that, what am I doing? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, my camera kept doing that weird thing where it would like zoom out randomly and it wouldn't work. But yeah, it wasn't good. But it's fixed. It's fine now. I had to go out and go back in again. I should have cut that out, but I didn't. Sorry. But I say but a lot. I know that. I'm aware of that. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Australian houses, they're very open plan because if you have like an air conditioner or a fan, you don't want closed off rooms because then you have to have more fans or aircon in and more room, but instead of having it in on like one room and the cool air spreading to all the houses, it's just Australian homes are open plan. The same like English homes, they're all like closed in. The kitchen's in one room, the dining room's in another room, the lounge is in another room. It's all like closed in so that you can keep the warmth in. Australian homes are open plan, you can have the warmth, the cool spread. But yeah, but because of that, it just ends up with a lot of empty space. Like my home's open plan, a lot of empty space in my home, it feels like. Except for my room that's filled with clutter because I like clutter and things, which isn't good, but that's a little bit about me. Ooh, trying to make the path. I like this path. I think it looks cute. It looks slightly grand, you know, a little bit posh, a little bit fancy. I like it. It looks cute. It took me forever to do. Like, oh, like I didn't used to do this in my past. Like this is like one of the first times I actually like tried to make a path look pretty or tried to like line it and make it look cute. It was not easy. Oh, I struggled a bit. I really struggled trying to make it look cute and make it work. I think it does. I think it looks really, really cute. It adds a little bit extra to the house. These look a little bit grander, a little bit fancier. So I like it. I think it's cute. And then I put little plants underneath it, which looks even cuter, and I'm so happy with it. That's the little trick I stole from Little Simsy. I watched her speed builds, and she does that with like her plants when she like lines like a house with plants or something. She like puts a hedge and she puts like little plants underneath it, and it looks cute. It doesn't make underneath the plant look so like bare and empty, and it's cute. Yeah, see, this is what I had to struggle with. To keep moving things forward and back and forward and back so that it properly lined things and things fit into each other and on top of each other properly, and it was a mess, and I'm sorry. It kind of worked. It's fine. It's cute. I'm happy with it still, and there's still how long? Oh, still 3 minutes to go. Over 3 minutes actually. Actually, this video is close to 38 minutes. No, it's 35. Wow, I still got 6 minutes to go. Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, I promise. But I still have to do the backyard. I haven't done the backyard yet. Oh, I'm telling you, this house took me so long. Literally 5 hours I spent building this house. It was a mess. It was a pain. But I did it. I got it done. I'm happy with most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. I keep saying it's fine. It is fine. It's cute. Oh, look. I lined the roof. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh. I thought I was going to line the roof, but I didn't. Oh, my God. I promise I'm better. I do better. Oh, look. So I tried to make a little fountain outside the front of the house. I thought it would look really cute, but it didn't. I couldn't make it work and couldn't make it look cute, but it's fine. I'm fine. He's saying that. I'm fine. It's fine. I am mostly happy with this house, considering I did build it 6 months ago. No, 8 months ago. God, I built this house on the 13th of May. That's 8 months ago. Wow. Wow, okay. I built this house a long time ago, but I promise I'm a better builder now. Go check out some of my recent speed builds if you wanna check it out. Oh, look. See, and then this is when I realised now I put it on the look the wrong way round, and it wasn't gonna look cute because on the gallery, so I changed it. Oh, did I put a fence on the entire house? Please tell me I didn't. I don't do that anymore, I promise. I know it doesn't look cute. I promise I don't put it around the entire house anymore. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Not too bad, but that's a huge pool, by the way. That's a huge pool. I can't look bad anymore, but still. Oh, God. This house is a mess. I know, I'm sorry. I recognise that it's a mess. Ugh. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not the best house I ever built. I'm happy with it now, considering the style of it. I think it looks cute. I'm a better builder now. It's one of the first houses I built where I kind of went, oh, actually, that's really cute. Like, I'm actually really happy with this. But, I said it again. But yeah, I am really happy with this house, how it turned out, actually. Again, like I said, it's not my favourite, it's not the best house in the world, but I think for the amount of effort I put into it, the amount of time I spent on it, and just because it is something so different, it is like a completely different sort of house from what I see a lot on YouTube and I see a lot online, I think it did work out to be pretty cute and to work. And look, I did a little flower pot area. Again, stealing an idea from Little Simsy, because I watch a lot of First B builds and she used to do this a lot in her houses, and it looks really cute. It doesn't look so empty, but yeah, it's cute. I'm happy with it, and I've got a few minutes left, which is fine. I think I'm just gonna like fix the pool area now. Yeah, I'll just make the pool look a bit cuter, not so dark. I think I'll add like lights and things around the house to light it up. Instead of like the complete inside of the house blank, I was gonna build like a little underground extension. I was like, you know what? No, I want to keep this like more traditional. Like I updated the kitchen, I updated some of the rooms, I updated like the wrap around balcony. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go on the underside as well. I want it to look as traditional and as classically Queenslander-ish as I can. And that's it. It's done. Now it's time for screenshots in a second. Yes? Give me a second. Give me a second. Nope, lights. There we go. Screenshots. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, leave a like and comment and subscribe if you would like to. That would be awesome. And yeah, thank you. Goodbye.